What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy GreiKz, Bubba Jet. It's my gamer tag right now, but as most of y'all already know, I'm changing my name to GreiKz. Here today, I have a kill confirmed gameplay. I go 48 and 6 on containment. It's not the greatest gameplay. I mean, I'm not necessarily a pub stomper or like an MLG competitive Call of Duty player. I mean, I'm a sniper. I'm a quick scoper. I hit feeds and shit. And so, I mean, criticize me, don't, whatever. I mean, the gameplay is not really what I'm here to talk about. Today I want to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts. For some of the snipers or for some people that have or follow Pamaj Austin on YouTube, they saw the no reason for complaining on Black Ops 2 right after the game had come out, and he basically just talks about why there should be no complaining in that game. About how there's no painkiller, and I mean there's so many things, and I mean you brought out a lot of valid points of why we should not complain for Black Ops 2 because it really was a great game and they really did a great job of it. But I'm here to talk about Ghosts and why we should complain. Like what are the problems, what are the flaws in this video game? And I think that the number one thing is the lack of staff. I feel like they don't care to fix anything, and I mean regardless of how many people complain about it, there's nothing that's going to be done, and Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer is just not going to staff or do anything to fix it. The number one thing that I'd say is really broken about the game is the weapon balancing and the spawns. Weapon balancing is really turning into trash here lately. They're starting to patch a lot more weapons, and guns are becoming less powerful. And so instead of patching overpowered weapons, they're patching submachine guns or something, and then they're not as powerful. And instead of buffing them up and making them as powerful as they need to be, they patch everything else. So every gun is kind of just getting lower and lower damage against enemies, and it really doesn't work. That's not the way that the game should be staffed, and that's not the way that guns should be patched. Secondly, is probably going to be ballistic vests, and I mean, most people wouldn't complain because there's no painkiller. Which I really would like some painkiller. I mean, honestly, I'd really like some painkiller for a death streak. But ballistic vests, super powerful, way super powerful. You could drain clips and clips and clips, and they will eat it. I mean, I feel like I'm shooting Nerf bullets at people that have ballistic vests. And I mean, they're not even that hard to get. I mean, it's 8 kills, and you can die 20 times. And I mean, your team is wearing tank armor, and it's truly unbelievable that they're that powerful. I mean, I don't think any Call of Duty has ever had ballistic vests that are so OP and so powerful. But in Ghost by far is one of the craziest I've seen. It really needs to be fixed. It really needs to be patched. They're probably not going to do anything. I mean, the game's been out for like, I don't know, almost 10 months. So I did not 10 months, like 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, something. It's been out for a while. It's the summertime. I mean, they're already talking about the new Call of Duty, so I mean, they don't really care much anymore. But I mean, these are the problems, and these are what the players should be complaining about. Number three is spawns. When you spawn, there's nothing that protects you. So if I spawn and the enemy team has a Griffin or any type of explosive kill streak or anything like that, right when I spawn I die. There's nothing that's gonna delay explosives or delay kill streaks. And so right when I spawn I'm just automatically just destroyed, just absolutely raped all the time. And so if I get into a lobby, which is another point, but I mean if I get into a lobby where I'm just getting absolutely pounded, because you have the rage quitters, you have the people that aren't gonna sit there and get their ass kicked. And so they're gonna leave and they're gonna put you in a lobby where you're just getting absolutely just annihilated. And those kill streaks are just gonna absolutely rape you in the ass when you spawn, and it's really crazy. There needs to be like a spawn delay or something where when you spawn it doesn't kill you. Kill streaks are explosives, and I mean that's really crazy. I think I'm on the fourth point. I've like 8 or so, but I don't think I'm gonna talk about them all. The fourth one is matchmaking. Matchmaking in Ghosts kind of makes the game a lot more broken than it would be if it had great connection. I think it's mostly because the game is not very well played. I mean, to this day, I could get on Black Ops 2 and there's almost double as many people on that game as there are Ghosts. It's not a light game. It's not a game that people want to play and just experience. I mean, a lot of people have gotten fed up with the game, and a lot of people that I know just play Black Ops 2 because they don't like the game itself. But matchmaking is really, really broken because of the fact that if I leave a game, I'll get placed in the same one. And I mean, that's also due to the fact because I don't have the greatest internet. I mean, I live in Wyoming. My ping and my upload and download speed aren't the greatest in the entire world. I mean, if you want great connection, ping, upload speed, all that stuff, you should probably live on a coast where like Rimsey lives or one of those dudes. But yeah, matchmaking is really trash. It's really garbage, and it's not going to be fixed. And so there's no reason to really complaining about that. I mean, it's mostly internet, but matchmaking in this game is probably one of the worst of any Call of Duty. Um, Number 5 is dogs. The kill streak dogs. It's a 5 kill streak for assault, so you have to get 5 kills without dying, and they're powerful. They are insanely powerful. If you shoot a dog, it takes a lot. I mean, if they're mildly distant from you, I mean, you can get quite a bit of bullets and take them out. I mean, it takes quite a shots. But I mean, if you just spawn a dog and you start just blasting bullets into it, I mean, it's highly unlikely that you're gonna kill it because they just eat bullets. They're little tanks. I believe that dog should only take 2 knives. I don't think that it should take 1 knife because that's really overpowered for uh, for players to have. It's really overpowering and it makes the kill streak kind of worthless. And so I don't think 1 knife should take it, but I think 2 knives, a couple bullets and a knife. I mean, it is a 5 kill streak, and I mean, it's not like dogs on Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 where there's just hundreds of them and they're just swarming around you. So I think that dogs should be patched. They're really, really broken. And that's mostly all the broken pieces of this game that I really want to talk about. There's a lot of things in this game that really frustrate me and really just make me like kind of want to hang myself with a noose. But I mean, it's Call of Duty. This is probably the worst one so far. I hope they make a better one. I hope Advanced Warfare is great. From what I've seen, it looks okay. It doesn't look like the greatest Call of Duty or the best Call of Duty, but it for sure looks better than this one. This one really has a lot of flaws, and I hope that they learn from their mistakes and they just don't make a game as bad as this one. So far as the gameplay, as you guys can probably see, I'm just chilling on this rooftop, and I get my streaks. My streaks are IMS at 5, Sentry Gun at 7, and Griffin at 10. Griffin's probably my favorite kill streak in this game. I've never seen something like that before, and I absolutely love it. Earlier in this game, you guys probably saw me stand over there by the IMS, and that guy climbed the ladder and killed me. So I mean, that's one death that was absolutely unnecessary, and I wish I didn't have. But you know, things happen, and sometimes you just die. Um, don't criticize me. I mean, I'm not the greatest pub stomper. I'm kind of just controlling this part of the map. I find this building and just this part of the map really kind of dominant. And I mean, if you run this building and if you run this rooftop, you kind of just run the whole map. And I mean, your team will just absolutely destroy. Here lately, I started running out of ammo and I just started leeching off guns. I think I get one more Griffin right here, and then I get the game-winning kill with it. My teammates are really fantastic for picking up all my tags. I wasn't the most objective player in this game, but I for sure got a lot of kills and kind of just raped the other team. But thank you guys for watching and listening to me just ramble and bullshit about this terrible Call of Duty. I really hope that a Call of Duty is not as great as this, or not as bad as this. I hope the next ones are a lot better because they can definitely do better. I've seen it. As for the montages and sniping, I will come out with a montage as soon as possible. I mean, the montage will come as soon as the clips come. And so far, I'm not hitting very many clips. I'm trying. I have a job. I work at Domino's, and so I don't have as much free time as other people do. So thank you guys for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. It's not the greatest gameplay. I just needed a video to ramble and talk to about how this game is just absolutely broken. But you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.
Kitchen. Front bar.